Computer 2. Reviewing operating system. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to review the definition of an operating system, review desktop and its components. What system or machine has these components? Correct. It is a computer system. Operating system. The operating system helps the different components of a computer system to work together. It helps the computer user understand and use a program or application through the computer hardware. A program or application is a software focusing on specific tasks. For example, word processing application allows the user to type on a digital paper. Photo editing program allows the user to change some details in a picture. Remember that different computer hardware allow us, the users, to put data into the computer. Another way of how we interact with the computer system is through the operating system. The instructions in a software are difficult to understand. It is the OS that makes these instructions easier for computer users to understand and work with. The OS uses computer images or objects and places them accordingly on your monitor screen. The visible objects and their placement help you understand the tasks set in a software. They also help you use the computer to open and use programs. When somebody asks you, "How is your experience in using a computer?" you may answer, "The computer looks beautiful. It is easy to use. It is easy to open and use programs on the computer. It works fast." You may have many more answers. This entire experience is what you call user experience. This is your experience of using the computer system. Different computer systems may look and feel different when used, even if they perform the same tasks. Computer designers, engineers, and programmers build many computer hardware and software. Some of them have similar tasks but differ in how the hardware or software look or how they perform some instructions. These differences bring different user experiences. Different operating systems for each type of computer are available to allow these varying hardware and software to work together. Examples of operating systems are Microsoft Windows, Linux, and Mac OS for laptop and desktop computers. Examples of operating systems for smartphones include Google Android, Apple iOS, and Microsoft Windows Phone OS. Desktop and its components. The desktop is the working area of your computer screen. It is what you see when you open the computer and before you close the computer. It acts like your working table when you do something with your computer. When you open an item or start a software or app, it looks like it is on top of the desktop. The components of the desktop are the icon, wallpaper, and taskbar. Icons. Icons are the small pictures that represent a program, a file, or a folder. A file is an object that stores data or instructions that a software can use. A folder is an object that contains, groups, and organizes computer files. The following icons are commonly present on the desktop of MS Windows operating system. Taskbar. In MS Windows, the taskbar is at the bottom of a desktop screen. It allows you to see the icons of programs that are currently being read and performed by the CPU. You call these programs as open programs. The taskbar has these three main parts. The Start button contains a list of all programs stored in the computer. You call these programs as installed programs. The Program button displays the currently open programs. The System tray displays the time and date and some other icons of useful programs. Wallpaper. Wallpaper is the background picture of the desktop. You can change it anytime. You could even use your own photos as wallpaper. One. What is it that helps the different components of a computer system to work together? Operating system. 2. What do you call the area of the monitor screen that acts like your working table? Desktop. 3. What do you call the small pictures on a desktop that represent a program, file, or folder? Icon. 4. What do you call the part of a desktop where you see the icons of open programs? Taskbar. 5. What do you call the background picture of a desktop? Wallpaper. Lesson recap. The operating system helps the different components of a computer system to work together. It helps the computer user understand and use a program or application through the computer hardware. The desktop is the working area of your computer screen. It is what you see when you open the computer and before you close the computer. The parts of the desktop are icons, taskbar, wallpaper. The taskbar includes Start button, Program button, System tray,